A letter to my father. Dear Cesar Palacios, this letter will go back a couple of years ago, as that is when it all started. I hadn't seen you in about a year. Nothing has really changed. I still am depressed and anxious, but you wouldn't know this because you seem to have dissolved like salt in water, leaving a taste, but not being able to be seen clearly. I am a senior in high school, and I got an award last year for a story I wrote about you. I've read it in front of many people. Some say I'm good at writing, but it's all thanks to the pain you have contributed to. Raising me must have been pretty easy since you were never really there. My mother calls you a donor, but I think that definition is wrong. I'm not sure if you tried or not, but I do remember you, and no matter how much I try to hate you, I cannot. I don't love you though, at all. And I know this letter is personal, but I've lost all contact with you. Maybe one day you will see this. I remember being young. My grandmother took me to the park where you used to play baseball. I had a pack of stickers with me. I went looking for you behind my mother's back. She knew what I didn't at that time. I was around 5 or 9, I don't really remember. I kept asking everyone for the man with the last name as mine. Some of them helped, others seemed reluctant. I gave each of them stickers to thank them. When I found you, it seemed like the world had paused for a couple seconds, and I know that's cliche to say. I saw you, and we made eye contact for a couple of seconds. But after you ran the other way, up the hill, I still carry this memory. Every detail and pain I felt is stored away inside me, but its existence is very real. I needed to let you know how much I tried and how much it hurt once I gave up. Seeing children grow up around me with their fathers pushing them on a swing and giving them piggyback rides, or the time you made some stupid excuse to not show up to a day at my school dedicated to dads. I went to class late that day, and my grandma stayed with me, watching the door. Do you remember that? I called, and I was late to class in hopes that you would show up, and you didn't. I held the tears for when I got home. It took me a while to process all of these memories as the list becomes endless. Father, you have made me up genetically and contributed to all my birthmarks all around my body, but you don't deserve to be called a dad. I hope one day you come to a realization. I have not forgiven you, and I'm not sure if I ever will. As for my sisters, I don't know their thoughts. I made this letter and this video to get the message out there for people to appreciate the people they have. Not everyone grows up with a great father or mother. I'm one of those children. My mother tried very hard, and although my childhood wasn't perfect, I wouldn't change these events. I'm glad my mom made your life a living hell sometimes. It's what a loving parent does to people who hurt their children, even though it may not be the answer. This made me the person I am today, stronger than I was when all of this happened. And Father, I wanted to ask you, look up the definition of the word responsible and apply it to your life. Sincerely, Ashley Palacios.